everybody, it's Debbie here. Welcome back to a Healthy Sunday check-in. Can't remember off the top of my head what number this is, but it'll be on the thumbnail for sure. And yeah, so if you're new here, thanks so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch. I really appreciate the fact that you have stopped in to see what this is all about. And for you gals and guys that are returning, welcome back. Hope you had a fabulous week and everything went well for you. And if it didn't, remember, next week's a new week. So if you're new here, Healthy Sunday is my week regards to my weight loss journey, mental health, how I'm keeping it all together, and I invite people to come join me. So right off the hop, I have to apologize for how echoey it is in here. This is going to be my very last post from this house, my very last Sunday post from this house. We have sold. We're moving from Ontario to the East Coast, and our closing date is in 2 days. So there are no pictures on the walls. The area rug's been lifted in here. There's nothing to stop the echo. So I apologize for that, but this is the last time. So I'm not going to jump ahead. I did this coming week, last week in my weekly, and this is my little, I'm calling this my health planner. So I have a couple of videos coming up from a Michael's haul this week, I think Tuesday and Wednesday. And if you are interested to see what I'm going to use for a health planner for 2021, I'm going to do a flip through of that on Wednesday's video coming up. So be sure to stay tuned for that, or check in for that one. So if you're not already a subscriber, go hit the subscribe button. So let's get to the weight loss part of this. Packing, have no dishes in the kitchen. I'm running out of pots and pans. Everything's either in storage or already packed in the truck to go. I intended to be gone by now. My husband was going to stay right through to the closing, but we have not been able to get into the lawyers to sign the papers early. Some mortgage companies just refuse to send out their closing papers until the very, very end. So we are not getting in to sign the papers till Wednesday. This is actually the last week of October. So Halloween is next weekend. Coming up, and but I'm gonna kind of decorate November, my monthly spread, and figure out how I'm gonna use that in my health planner. So the bad news is we've been eating takeout and snacking, and I haven't been drinking my water. I've had a terrible week that way because every time one of us goes by, we bring home takeout or something like that, because cooking here right now has just become impossible. Like I said, we're down to 2 days to go. So, and you do know that when you eat a lot of takeout, I think I've retained water. I don't think my weight's actually gone back up. According to my scales, I've gained 3 pounds, but I'm actually feeling rather bloated. My fingers are puffy. My little ring is really tight. So not good. So I'm up 3 pounds, Last week I was down 3 pounds and back up 3 pounds, but that just puts me in the same spot that I was 2 weeks ago, which is really frustrating, but I'm still going to do this. This is going to happen. A week from now, I'll be filming this in New Brunswick at the other house at my permanent residence. And I'll be really, really happy about that. So I'm going to set this up for November and we'll just chat. So I think what I'm going to do for November, because Sundays are my weigh-ins, and I'd like to see my weigh-ins at a glance, so I can just do a plus minus down the side here. So I was thinking, I bought this fall Happy Planner sticker book, and I was thinking, oh, there's 4 of those little wreaths. There's 4 of those little wreaths in there, but I want 5. There's 5 Sundays in, there's 5 Sundays this month. Let me see what I can do. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this little whipped coffee in the blue that kind of matches the top there, and I'm going to put it right down here in the bottom corner. Then I can do my plus minus, and I'll do my total plus or minus for the month on the bigger one. And I'll go back to these little wreaths. They were back further, weren't they? And, oops, sorry guys. Take out, I got my Timmy's coffee. Can't even make coffee here right now. And I'm just going to put my plus minus wreaths right out in the sidebar going down the side of the page because they're pretty too. There. Do I want that or did I want that there maybe? I'm just trying to debate whether I'd like that there, but I think that little square box will be a little bit better. And then I'm just going to take a couple of these pretty floral pumpkins. And yeah, and put them down the side here. Like this. And then a big one at the bottom here, like this. I like that. And then something pretty for here in this corner because I'm not going to use that day. But yeah, so not going to be much of a decorate with me here in my planner or anything like that. But I have 2, well, only 1 hurdle really. This is my dad's birthday. My dad's going to be 87, guys. So this is my dad's birthday. I just went to see him yesterday. And he's doing well. You know, frail, but well and staying healthy. And yeah, so I enjoyed the visit. I enjoyed the visit thoroughly. But he's turning 87 here. I'm going to turn, yeah, I'm going to turn 66 here, guys. My birthday is here. So I've got my happy day and these little birthday stickers that I put down on here already. I love, love, love this. So see this, how that teal matches so pretty with the top of this. So I'm going to put this down right there, right there. So that's all the decorating I'm going to do. So I'm just going to keep my head above water. I am going to try to think positive. And so Monday we're going to finish cleaning the house out of, you know, whatever little bits of stuff are left here. We have little bits of furniture that we're not taking with us, that we're using till the last minute, but then we've given it to friends. So, yeah, we gave a few things away because we've already partly furnished the house out there. We don't need to take everything with us. And because we've downsized a lot. So we've given a lot of things away. We're going to deliver those to people on Monday. And then Tuesday, we are doing the last clean of the house. I just want to give everything a wipe down, make sure I haven't left any cobwebs behind. I'm going to vacuum and mop my floors, and Yeah, and then we'll be gone. So then Tuesday night, we have a hotel room booked where I used to work. We'll stay there Wednesday morning early. I sign the papers with the lawyer, and my car's pretty much packed already. I just gonna put a few house plants and myself and my kitty in there, and we're gonna hit the road. So it's almost done, guys. It's almost done. So mentally, I'm in the zone where I'm just focused on getting things done and getting out of here. I'm not thinking about how I feel too much right now. I think if I stopped and thought about anything at this point, I'd probably sit down and cry. Yeah. Yeah, it's overwhelming. It's been overwhelming the last few weeks, but it's been building up to this. So here's a little bit of advice. Don't sell a house in one province. Try to move 2 provinces over and do it all during COVID. Don't do that, guys. It's hard. It's really, really hard. I know I've had a few friends that have had to move through this just to the other side of town, and it's taken 2 days to do the move and things like that. But the paperwork and we even have to go online and do an application and get that approved like the day before we go so that we can get into New Brunswick and cross the border when we get there, because we have to drive through Quebec, through Ontario and Quebec. We're moving there, so we shouldn't have too much trouble, but they just don't want people to cross the borders right now. And isolating and even pumping gas is difficult. And it's scary. I have to stop and pump gas in really busy gas stations along the Trans-Canada Highway where there's so much travel, and I'm trying to stay as safe as I possibly can, but it's difficult. And I'm doing the best I can, and so far so good, touch wood, and So I'm up 3 pounds. I'm not happy about that, but I'm not going to kick myself over it either. And I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. And that's pretty much all I've got to say this week. So all I'm thinking is that next Sunday is the 1st of November, and I will be able to start in this book on the 1st of September, or 1st of November, on this month, the 1st of November. So I'll have my new month start weight in here, and yeah. When I'm not really paying attention to what I eat and drinking enough water, I tend to retain a lot of fluid, like my hands are even puffy. So yeah, I have to, I know it sounds like excuses, doesn't it? And it probably is, really. But like I said, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. And so I hope you all come back next Sunday when I can start a brand new month and start getting back on track and make a plan and hopefully stick with it. I shopped really well before I left the other house to come back here this time. So when I go back and I'm in my 2 weeks quarantine, I've got some healthy groceries and things there. And I have it set up that my son is going to go shopping for all my fresh fruit and vegetables and things like that when I get there. And he's just going to drop them off on my doorstep the day after I arrive. Thank God for having wonderful children. I'm blessed. So, for him to come, it's an hour and a half drive from his place to my place, and he's going to do the 3-hour trip to be able to come and drop some groceries off on my step and stand at the road and say hello. So, I'm really, really grateful for him. Yeah, so anyway, next Sunday, come and join me. And if you want to choose next Sunday as a brand new start date, or even if you're going, keep going, guys. Like I said, it's 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time that this is going to happen. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. feel free to post in the comments, make a comment, and other people feel free to comment back and forth to each other for that support. And yeah, we all need that support. We all need that confirmation and that support and that little boost that we get. And we need the accountability. I do. I need the accountability. Even doing what I've been doing this week, I think going absolutely crazy, the only thing that stopped that from happening is knowing that I'm being accountable in this little journey. So I'll see you all next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and think positive thoughts and be kind to each other. So bye-bye, guys.